Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have just pulled off the kind of move that nobody in the NBA world could have ever predicted. And the shockwaves are already spreading across the league. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two-time MVP, former NBA champion and one of the most dominant forces in basketball, has agreed to join the Warriors on a massive 4-year deal. Yes, you heard that right. Giannis is teaming up with Stephen Curry and the entire basketball world is in disbelief. This is not just another free agency signing or a trade rumor floating around. This is confirmation of a monumental shift in power that could completely reshape the NBA landscape for years to come. The thought of Giannis in a Warriors uniform alongside Curry is something fans used to throw around in hypothetical conversations, but now it has become reality. The deal reportedly came together after weeks of behind-the-scenes negotiations, but very few people had any clue this was even in the work. The Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., pulled off what might go down as one of the most brilliant moves in franchise history. They've not only secured Giannis, but have done so in a way that keeps Curry at the center of everything. For years, hundreds of millions of dollars and a vision of championship banners hanging once again in Chase Center. This is the kind of story that makes fans stop whatever they're doing and question if the news is real. But it's happening and the reactions across the NBA are already pouring in. Let's step back for a moment and think about what this truly means. Giannis, known for his dominance in the paint, his relentless energy, and his will to win, now gets to play alongside the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry's gravity on the perimeter already bends defenses to a breaking point. Now, imagine those same defenses having to worry about Giannis cutting through the lane, ready to dunk over anyone in his path. This is the kind of pairing that doesn't just make the Warriors contenders again, it makes them terrifying. Draymond Green, who has always been the Warriors' defensive anchor, now gets to play next to another defensive powerhouse in Giannis. The switchability, the rim protection, the rebounding, and the sheer physicality of the duo will give opponents nightmares. NBA insiders are already comparing this move to when Kevin Durant joined Golden State back in 2016, creating one of the most unstoppable teams in history. But this is different. Giannis brings a completely different skill set. He's not a perimeter shooter like Durant, but his downhill force combined with Curry's perimeter game is a formula that no defense has ever had to face. Think about Curry running a high pick and roll with Giannis. Do you trap Curry at the three-point line and leave Giannis rolling to the rim with a head of steam? Or do you collapse on Giannis and watch Curry drain open threes? There's no good answer. And that's what makes this so scary for the rest of the league. Reports suggest that Giannis was growing increasingly frustrated in Milwaukee despite his loyalty and love for the city. He wanted more help, more assurances that he could win another championship in his prime years. After multiple playoff exits and a feeling that the Bucks had peaked, Giannis was open to a change. Their Warriors, who were quietly looking for a way to maximize Curry's final prime years, saw an opening and pounced. The pitch was simple. Come to Golden State, play with the greatest shooter of all time, and chase championships together. And Giannis bought in. The 4-year deal not only secures his financial future, but also gives him a platform to compete at the highest level immediately. Fans are already flooding social media with reactions. Some are calling it unfair. Others are calling it the beginning of a new dynasty. Warriors fans, of course, are overjoyed, already imagining championship parades in San Francisco. Bucks fans are heartbroken watching their franchise player walk away after giving everything to the city. And NBA players, they're stunned. Multiple stars around the league have already tweeted their shock, with some even joking that the NBA might need to step in because this team looks too good on paper. But as history has shown us, when superstars decide to team up, the league doesn't stop them. Instead, it becomes the job of every other team to try and figure out how to beat them. For Curry, this is a dream scenario. He's 37 years old, still playing at an elite level. But everyone knows time is ticking. To have Giannis by his side means he doesn't have to carry the same load every single night. Curry can focus on doing what he does best, shooting, moving without the ball, creating chaos for defenses, while Giannis dominates physically and handles the heavy lifting on the inside. This not only extends Curry's career, but gives him a legitimate shot at adding another championship or two to his already legendary roam. Imagine the storylines: Curry and Giannis lifting the Larry O'Brien Trophy together, proving that even in the later years of Curry's career, their Warriors can still reinvent themselves and remain at the top. Steve Kerr, their Warriors head coach, is reportedly ecstatic. He has always emphasized ball movement, unselfish play, and versatility. Giannis fits right into that system. He's not a ball hog. He's a playmaker, and he's willing to defend at the highest level. Kerr now has the luxury of mixing and matching lineups that could overwhelm opponents in countless ways. Small ball lineups with Giannis at center, jumble lineups with Draymond and Giannis together, or traditional looks with Giannis dominating the paint while shooters space the floor. The possibilities are endless, and every coach in the league is already losing sleep, thinking about how to stop them. But make no mistake, this isn't just about basketball. This is about the NBA brand, the global reach of the league, and the kind of attention this pairing will generate. Curry is already one of the most popular athletes in the world. Giannis, with his international background and inspiring story, is beloved globally as well. Together, they become the face of the NBA superstar duo that will dominate headlines, merchandise sales, and television ratings. Their Warriors have always been a marquee team since their dynasty run, but this elevates them back to being the center of the basketball universe. Of course, there will be challenges. Chemistry has to be built, roles have to be defined, expectations will be sky high, and anything short of a championship will be considered a disappointment. But if there's any team and any duo that can handle that pressure, it's Curry and Giannis. Both are known for their humility, their work ethic, and their willingness to put winning above personal accolades. That's what makes this so exciting. This isn't just about stacking talent. It's about creating a team culture where two unselfish superstars complement each other perfectly. This move doesn't just give the Warriors another superstar. It sends a message to the entire league that Golden State is not content with fading quietly into the background of the modern NBA. Instead, they've doubled down on their pursuit of another dynasty, bringing in a generational force like Giannis to pair with the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Fans are already buzzing, rivals are worried, and analysts are scrambling to rewrite their predictions for the